Good day, everyone. I think we are live. Good day, everyone. Welcome to today's live stream. And I want us to know that today's live stream is a repeat of last week's stream because of the network failure last week. And so we will be considering again today the common bookkeeping mistakes by small businesses and how to get rid of them. I want to welcome everyone to here, and before we launch into the live session proper, I will appreciate you let me know where you are watching me from. Let me know where you are watching me from. Let me know the nature of your business. And I want to assure you, you will have a very good time with me, even this time. So one more time, you are welcome. As I said earlier on, today is the concluding part of this particular topic. In the last 2 weeks, we look at one of the three common mistakes. And number one is that they neglect bookkeeping entirely in running their business. Number two is that they always mix together both personal and business finances. In other words, they do not normally separate business finance from personal finance. While the third one is not having proper documentation of their transaction. So today we are delving into the concluding parts of this particular topic. And so we'll be looking as number 4, failure to reconcile bank statements. Failure to reconcile bank statements is one of the worst mistakes that small businesses always make. They always forget the fact that the money in the bank does not mean the money in the hand. They are two separate things. And in fact, if what happens in Nigeria of recent is anything to go by, whereby people could not have access to their money, they were limited to a certain amount of money they can collect. We all know that there's difference, and that's the reason why you as a small business owner, when you are not reconciling your bank statement with your books, you are losing money, because when banks will tamper with your account, you will not know what is happening. So if you are you are fond of making mistake of not reconciling your bank statement, you are likely to find yourself being subjected to all sorts of unidentified errors and even potential fraud. So the easiest way to avoid this is by making sure that you are cross-checking what goes on in your bank with your books. In fact, as a small business owner, you can just do a little thing by looking at the checks or the transfers you make, and look at it with your bank statements, and try and look at what the bank is charging you. And this can be done just once in a month. Another area where reconciliation is necessary in your business that so many small businesses don't look at is in the area of invoice and your receipt. For instance, when you issue invoice to a customer and the customer is not paying immediately, probably is paying over time. If you are not checking your invoice against your payment, you are likely to lose money there, because sometimes some errors can happen, sometimes fraud can happen, and so you need to really check your invoice against your receipt, and of course you need to check it against your account receivable, which is your debtors. Number 2 is what I call inadequate categorization of expenses. Inadequate categorization of expenses is another great mistakes that small business always make. That is, they do not have a clear categorization of their expenses, and in order for you to get a clear understanding of this, you just check at the comment section. I have an ebook for you there that you can just look at to be able to have a very, very good understanding of what we are talking about here. If you categorize your expenses properly, it will lead to good and accurate financial reporting, and also it will make you to take advantage of some tax benefits in the tax law. And that's one reason why you need to properly categorize your expenses. And how do you do this? We want to know the expenses you are incurred directly in the course of your business. Probably you are selling, let's say you are dealing in stationeries. You want to know what are the costs of this stationery. In other words, if you go, probably you are the one visiting the publisher or whoever, the manufacturer, to collect these particular goods. Your cost of transportation is part of your cost involved in your purchases. It's direct cost incurred. And also, you want to separate what are those administrative expenses that you run to keep the business going. Something like your office expenses, something like the money you pay to people who offer you services, probably your accountants. All those ones, you need to categorize them separately. And of course, as I said earlier on, you will be able to get a very good understanding by the time you download that ebook. Another terrible thing which I mentioned earlier, I want to lay emphasis on it, is that if your expenses is not properly categorized, you are not likely to get a proper calculation of your taxes. And that's in addition to the one I mentioned earlier on, that you are not likely to take advantage of the tax benefit provided by the tax laws. So this is very, very important. It's very easy to do, and if you don't know how to go about it, you can always seek the assistance of an accountant and he will put you through. But very, very easy to know as I describe it. The expenses you incur directly on the goods on the business, and also the expenses you incurred in running the business. Number 6 now. Number 6 now. The 6th mistakes that most small businesses always, common mistake they always make, is that they lack lack of backup of their data, and also data security. They are not bothered about the way they keep their records of accounts, and some other records. They don't really take into consideration backing up all these records. And let me tell you, if you are operating a manual system, you need to keep a proper filing system of your business. And also, if you are using digital platforms to, if you are keeping your records on your computer, it's not safe. You need to find cloud-based digital platforms where you can keep your records, that you can easily have access to it. It's not that you will be telling people, oh, my computer crashed. No. It's no longer tenable in these days of technology, because there are so many cloud softwares, so many cloud-based storage platforms, like Google Drive is there, like Dropbox, even OneDrive. There are so many of them. You can back up all your receipts and all your documents on all this, instead of leaving them on your computer system. There is very easy way out. And I want to tell you, when it comes to your accounting software, that's another thing. It is not advisable for you these days to use off-the-shelf software that resides on your computer. It is better for you to use a cloud-based software, because if you have your accounting software that resides on your system, anytime your system crashed, it crashed with it. But when you are using a cloud-based system, you are not affected at all. And also, one other thing is that cloud-based accounting software, they always safeguard financial data very well. You don't need to put in anything. They know how to help you keep your data very well. So, in order for you not to be found wanting in the area of lack of backup and also data security, I will advise that always use a cloud-based storage software. Number 7, which I think is the last common mistake, is not seeking professional help. A lot of small businesses always think they are saving money by not seeking professional help. And you see, you are at a loss. Even this morning, we were discussing in our office how a client was losing money, not knowing that he was losing money seriously, because of certain things they are doing to avoid professional help. I want to tell you, all these things that you think takes money does not take money. And that's reminding me, I was in a client office one day, and he was telling me that I don't always like to use the service of a professional accountant. That I said, why? He said they are too expensive. Well, I left him at that, and we started talking, and I was offering advice to him that this step you want to take, you will lose so. I just said, okay, now I can see the difference. All these other accountants will not tell me this, but you are telling me this. That's where professional help. The professional will tell you what is likely to put you in problems. But if you are saying you want to use the services of somebody who is not professional, probably is just like the man said, I always like to use OND people and all these small people. I say, well, but thank God he confirmed that it's better. And I want to tell you, a qualified accountant will offer you a very good service that will save you money, that will put money in your pocket, and it will help you in complying, in fact, in maximizing tax benefits. Today I would like to end it like this. I want to tell you that you need to avoid these common bookkeeping mistakes. It is very important you avoid them, because they are crucial to the success and sustainability of your business as a small business. I will appreciate you start prioritizing regular bookkeeping tasks, separating your personal and business expenses, maintaining proper documentation of your business transactions, and of course seeking professional assistance when you need one. Let me tell you, as small business owners, you need to establish a solid foundation for your financial success, and you can only do this by avoiding all these mistakes. I will advise that you have a very good commitment to accurate and organized bookkeeping, so that you can prevent potential issues, and also this can provide valuable insights into your financial health and your business decision making. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me today, and I want to believe this has given you an insight into your business. Please don't forget to like, and I want you to share this to others who are not here. And also, if you are watching us on YouTube, I would appreciate that you subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click the bell so that when next time we have a new video, you can be part of it. Also, I want to let you know that you can ask questions in our comment section, and I will be available to answer your questions. Even if you are not with me here, if you are watching the replay, please don't hesitate to ask questions. One more time, I hope you find this insight valuable and actionable. Remember, effective bookkeeping is key to the success of your business. Stay tuned for more informative sessions. Until I come your way again, take care and enjoy yourself. All the best.